Can you actually improve your memory? Maybe, but it might not be in the way that you would think. Intuitively, you might think that doing memory recall tasks, such as trying to remember something that you might have seen on a computer screen or remembering an object that you saw n number of objects in the past, that these might be ways to train your memory. And the science shows that these are good ways to train your memory if you're training that specific task. A lot of the scientific papers show that there are significant correlations that show improvements in that specific memory recall task, and even small improvements in closely related tasks. However, tasks that aren't closely related or that specific task and general memory recall really aren't improved by doing these memory recall tests. And so by doing these memory tests, you might not actually be training your general working memory and your ability to form and store these memories. However, the important thing that you want to be doing is making sure that you have healthy sleep habits. There are a lot of papers in the scientific literature that show that improved sleep and healthy, consistent sleep correlates with working memory. For example, if you have impaired sleep, so this is on the order of 3 to 6.5 hours of sleep versus normal sleep, which is about 7 to 10 hours, this is shown to have a direct correlation with worsened working memory. And this happens because a lot of your memories are kind of processed when you're sleeping. So you form these memories during the day, but they don't get stored and processed in the right buckets unless you're sleeping. And so this largely happens during your slow wave sleep, where there are specific biological processes going on that essentially take these memories and bucket them into the right spots. Critically, this slow wave sleep happens in the early portions of the night. And so you might be limiting your memory and your memory storage by going to bed a little bit later or not getting enough slow wave sleep. Additionally, Matthew Walker's lab, which is a world-renowned sleep science lab, has shown that there is a 40% reduction in memory formation when sleep is impaired and when people are sleep deprived. And so, meaning that if you don't get enough sleep the night before, then on the subsequent day when you're trying to learn something, your ability to learn that thing and to actually form those memories are significantly reduced. And so the biggest tool that you have in your arsenal to have a better memory is just having healthy sleep habits. And so if you want to try to improve your memory, I think the best advice that I can give is to just try to have consistent rising and wake times, consistent sleep times every day, and get your allotted time of sleep that you might need. For most adults, this seems to be around 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but do whatever works for you. So hopefully this can help you improve your memory a little bit. More resources are linked below.